recently, MTV did a poll of 1,280 students, and amazingly, they found that 2/3 of those students saw their parents as their own personal heroes, their greatest heroes. Isn't that an amazing thing? Yet, most parents are not prepared to be effective in their role as a personal hero. Oftentimes, parents parent by default. They're desperate in their parenting. They lack self-confidence in how they're going to go through the process. They're just not sure exactly what it is that they're supposed to be doing, and they need someone to guide them. That's where you come in, because really, you can be a person who is a Parent Fuel champion, and by that we mean parents motivated to equip themselves and others in Parent Fuel by leading a Parent Fuel experience group. In Parent Fuel, I've put together the information, the inspiration, the direction, all the tools that you need in order to be able to guide these other parents, but really it's your role investing in the lives of other parents that's going to make the big difference. You may wonder if you qualify to be a Parent Fuel champion. You may be a 23-year-old youth pastor like the one I talked to last week. He and his wife know that they're responsible for the young people in their church, but clearly a couple like that knows very little about helping parents of teenagers. And yet the way we've written Parent Fuel, this young couple can take that information and go through it with other parents and know that they don't have to be the expert. Maybe you're a grandparent. As a grandparent, you have incredible wisdom to be able to give to younger parents and to mentor them through their parenting years. You may be a person who is a struggling parent, struggling in your own relationship with your kids. Does that disqualify you? No, because really what we're doing here is gathering together other parents who have needs to talk about those needs and then how to find solutions. You don't have to be the solution giver. You can be the person who facilitates the process and let the material itself offer the solutions that those parents need. Just last night I was meeting with some couples and they're trying to figure this whole parenting thing out themselves. And they were saying things like, I'm not sure what to do with my kids now that they're becoming teenagers. I don't know how to handle the disrespect. I've never done this before, so I'm not sure really what I'm doing even as a parent, so how could I possibly lead somebody else? And I was just saying to them, you know, anybody can lead this group. It's not that you have to be an expert parent to do this. It's really that you have to be ready to just say, hey, we're all struggling here. How do we get through this and do it in a way that really honors God and raises up our kids to love God with all their hearts? Both your kids and the parents around you need you to be a Parent Fuel champion. We've designed all the resources you need to be able to lead a Parent Fuel group. We have this kit, Parent Fuel kit, and when you open it up, the first thing you find is on the top there's a leader's guide. All the things you need to get going as a leader are in this leader's guide. Then we have the book. The book is the information. 3 sections. First one on you as a parent, the second one on your kids and their hearts and how you make an investment in their heart, and third, how then you work that out in practical terms. The Parent Fuel Journal gives you an opportunity just to reflect on what you're learning in the book and to bring that over into the realities of everyday life. And the CDs really are for the purpose of inspiring you. Listen to them as you're coming and going. In the DVDs, you have what I call parenting pathos. Many parents from all kinds of backgrounds talking about their struggles, their issues, and how they found some of the solutions that we talk about in the book. In addition to all that, we have the Parent Pack. 3 of the tools and resources that are in the kit we've put in this Parent Pack just for the parents. The book, the journal, and the CDs. If you're just interested in a quick fix program for parents, Parent Fuel is really not for you. My heart in writing this material is that we would help parents grow in love with Jesus so they could lead their kids to do the same. You can't do that in a brief amount of time. We've designed this to be a discipling process. The resources are the disciplers. You're the facilitator of the discipling process. What you have here when you put the book and the DVDs together is a 21-week experience where you're taking these other parents through a process. You can do it in 21 weeks. You can overlap these and bring it down to 12 or 15 weeks. Make sure you give yourself plenty of opportunity for time to be spent going through this long-term discipling process. The end result of investing that time, if done with an open heart, leads to parents who are changing their parenting perspective, gaining depth and maturity in knowing what it is that they're about as a parent, and then knowing how to spiritually invest then in their kids through the accountability of the small group that you're leading with them. Now that you've seen the resources, let's walk through a quick and easy process to get started in being a Parent Fueled champion. Pray for God's direction. Try and read the Parent Fuel book ahead of time. Order and carefully examine the Parent Fuel kit. Read the Leader's Guide thoroughly. There's a page in the Leader's Guide called the Plan of Action. That plan of action will help you to personalize your own approach to how you're going to lead your group. After you've shown the Parent Fuel promo video, ask people to commit to being in the group. Once you know how many people are in your group, then you can order a parent pack for each one, or you can buy each piece of the resource kit individually. Now for the exciting part, you're ready to begin your Parent Fuel experience. As you're going through the Parent Fuel experience, look for other parents who can become Parent Fueled champions like you. If you can put in the DVD and use the remote, highly questionable for some of us, but if you can do that, then you'll be able to lead a Parent Fuel experience group and be a Parent Fueled champion. I want you to know that I care about you and your struggles, what you're going through as a parent. You may not even think that you can lead because of some of the issues that you struggle with. You can lead, and God wants you to lead, and He'll give you what you need to lead in spite of your struggles. Will you step up to become a Parent Fueled champion?